Yes, my people, as you can see, Secret Sister, come to tell another story. Thank you for all the people that have been pressing that notification button, has been helpful. And today on the All Purpose Podcast, we are going to chop it up about various things. I've had a lot of calls. Well, when I say calls, WhatsApp. Yeah, let me not give you this WhatsApp number because that's what people have been doing. They've been WhatsApping me. So before the end, I will definitely give out that number. And like I said, I want to say thank you to all the people, the small little supporters that I do have that do press that notification and like button. I know some of you just view it and just want to see what I'm chatting about, but it's all good. It's all practice for me. But today we are going to talk about abuse in the family and outside of the family. But first, I want to discuss, I know you've all seen it, the girls down at Mayfair, the gorgeous girls down at Mayfair that had that big little, well, it's not a little fight, but they had their little fight, yeah? So obviously, as soon as something happens, it comes up on social media. I have a look anyway, I'm on it. I've got a WhatsApp group, we get the videos, we get everything. But sometimes you're watching it and you think, how did this happen? How did it start? How them get a fight start and then dress up Chris? When I'm saying these ladies were dressed up, and you know what, I'm using that word ladies very lightly because boy, they look like they make a lot of effort to go out. Yeah, going up Mayfair isn't cheap, even if you have to walk around the street. So this is a night out. So who's going out on a night out looking like that and then tearing up the place afterwards? Anyway, in the end, so they are saying allegedly it is over man. Hey, child, hey. Not even my shellac nails is digging into a girl over man. Meant to be my children now. Something. Yeah. My picking in then. Nope. My little princes them. No, don't even look on them. You understand what I'm saying? Just leave them. Go over there. Anyway, you girls have tear up the place, and obviously, if you've watched it everywhere, if you're not looking, people, please go and look for the Mayfair fight that turned into a big tragedy in the end. These girls are fighting. One of them got in a car and ran one of the other girls over. Now, I'm hearing that one pass, but we don't know. It could be speculation, allegedly. You understand? So everything you have to say allegedly, because everybody ready for one thing. So everything is allegedly, but it from the videos that I've seen, boy, even if you are alive, it's gonna be some working to get back to normality. But even then, the story goes even further already on social media. The girl that was in the car, they're showing you going to the courthouse next day. Yeah, they're wrapping this up very quickly. They're not showing no mercy. You could be looking, but I hope they ain't got no kids. That's what I'm thinking. The children, the children, the children. If they do have children, and I mean, they even show the picture of the guy. I mean, they say beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but brother, listen, that's why I even tell my sons, all of these girls, them shine. But when you look, yeah, and you peel off the look onion skin off of them look integrate, yeah, is this what's gonna happen in the end? So it's just a pretty face. And that's what I'm saying. You're gangster straight. And you're not even cautious with it. Why would you to me, and I drink. They definitely were taking something more than drink for them to get in that big irate of a temper. Get in a car. I mean, long, long. I done it. A night out back in the day was a night out. Like a night out, it looked like if women, I'm gonna have to call up because the boy them look like boy. It has to be a real beef to be beef. They're not beefing off a gal. But these girls, I mean, Jesus. I mean, I don't know what the end result's gonna be for the lady that's in hospital, but I'm hearing that it's not looking good. It's not looking. It's life threatening, and even if she does survive, she might end up in a wheelchair. All sorts of things. And then the one now, Uganda Gia, 4 counts, some all different. I mercy upon them, yeah, massa. But anyway, That's the story that I wanted to get out because it's not stopping on TikTok. It's not stopping on Instagram. It's all over the place. It's sad. I'm upset that it's nice girls, that should have just kept the night out and whatever disagreement. You done fight already, innit? So the fight is a fight. But you take it anyway. Let's get into it. So, like I said, I want to chat about child abuse. Yeah. I mean, it's not even child abuse. Abuse anyway. You could be an adult and still be in abuse. You understand what I'm saying? Because enough marriages, women sit down there, and man are telling about them BC and whatnot verbally. You understand? So it doesn't always have to be a physical, but because, excuse me, folks, abuse has been in my family, yeah, right down to my sister, yeah, and you know what upset me is because an abuser is an abuser. You understand? If you haven't got that in your head, you're not gonna do any of the things that abusers are. But it's when you've been abused and you can't tell anyone. And that's what happened in my household. Do you understand what I'm saying? Abuse was going on outside the house and the child couldn't tell the parent. Do you understand? So could you imagine you're the mother, you're paying for someone to look after your child, yeah? And the brother of the daily minder. Now we call it, I don't know if you call it child minder, but back then it was called daily minder. Yeah? The brother was abusing your child. Now we don't know how long this was going on. Yeah? But when the child get to about big age, when you got nearly going secondary school, but you're just at the top of primary school. Yeah, you decide to tell the teacher. Apparently, the teacher said, you come at school, you don't have to talk about your schoolwork, anything that you want to release, release it. And the child took that moment. Do you understand what I'm saying? In that moment, it just turned into chaos. Yeah, police was called, social services was called, and it was just, because I mean, the parents of the child, yeah, they had no knowledge. Do you understand? But the reason why you never have no knowledge because you take your eye off the ball. Yeah, because these parents they have good job. Yeah, have nice house. Do you understand what I'm saying? Money is always going to be a problem, even if you're working. But you take your eye off the ball because these parents did have two children, and the one that was abused was their favorite. So, how you have a favorite kidney? Number one, it can't come to you because you and your husband have got a really toxic relationship. So no matter how the house look nice, everybody's working, everyone look nice in their clothes. Your child that you call the favorite can't come to you and tell you that someone was doing something unlawful. Look at yourself as a parent. Forget the abuser. The abuser is a done damaged person already. You have to look at yourself as a parent. You understand? Was there enough talking to that child? Did he give any comfort to that child? No, 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 no. If you did, yeah, that child would have come to you. Yeah. I mean, this house had so much traffic going through it. Partner, guan, party, barbecue, dressmaking, cake making. The house had enough traffic. But when you're a child, yeah, God knows what the abuser maybe even said to you. You understand what I'm saying? And we were very friendly with the Daily Minder and her family. Her family lived across the road. We were well. I was there. I never knew nothing. Me a teenager, and if I had a whiff of it, hey, try it would have. Yeah. But anyway, the child went to school, and you decide to tell your teacher, and the teacher took what she has to do, as they call it, safeguarding, and call the right authorities. Yeah. To me, them kind of parent last. By the time the parent got to the school, police and social service was already there. You understand? So this is, a very tragic story, and that brings into your care and attention of a parent. I mean, I don't think I'm the best parent, but my kids keep telling me that I'm the best mom. Do you understand what I'm saying? So parenting and being a mum, yeah, I mean, it's all boiling up to the same thing. But I have a good relationship with my kids because I never have a good relationship with my parents. You understand what I'm saying? And I call them parents very lightly in brackets. I will call them surrogate. So some people them carry the baby. So when the baby comes, them just look after it because that's what you do. But you're not really, you understand what I'm saying? But it's cool. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because better things have come to better people. But we won't dwell on that. Let's stick to the abuse. Yeah. So anyway, the child told the teacher told authorities, and it then went to court. But then in the end, the man never hold nothing. You understand? The Daily Minder, she got stopped from looking after children. Other little bits and bobs come out. But, you know, it's the mental health after that. I didn't see no due care and attention, no counselling, not even a sorry to the child that I, the parent, took my eye off the ball, even though you are my favourite child. But, I had other things to do, like argue with my man. Yeah, argue with my man, argue with my man. You understand? The man that don't want you though. You understand what I'm saying to you? So it's not a man that you're arguing with that you're gonna make love later and it's all sweet. No, after you argue, he still don't want you. When you argue, he don't want you. Every day he's calling you a Jezebel. Why would you have that man around? You understand? When you see that your pitney now has been abused, let go of the man. Clearly, that is a brain block because you took your eye off the ball, not knowing what's going on with your child. Do you understand? Listen, abused, like I said, I feel like I was abused verbally, physically. You understand? But not sexually. You understand me? I said. So, me not saying that. Anyway, me never hear big people get like big in size, yeah, get abused. But you never know. Never know. Some people might come forward and let me know what I want. But that to me can mess up your mind. Yeah. If you've never sorted it out from your young, when you grow up now, you understand what I'm saying to you? Your decisions are maybe good, but not pure. You know what I mean? Because you've always going to have that subconscious thing in the back of your mind. I mean, there's another story that I know. The story that I just tell, that one is the real deal, holy thing, yeah? But I was told a story, yeah, about a woman, same thing. She leave her baby with the Daily Minder, yeah? Every day she go to work. I don't know how long this was going on for, but after a little while, the baby started to be sick. She asked the Daily Minder, the baby being sick, and if, I'm giving it the right milk and whatever. Anyway, it continued on. One day, the lady leave work early and come at the Daily Minder. So when she come at the Daily Minder stand up outside with somebody stand up at the gate. So the woman kind of got suspicious to think, if you're out here at the gate, where's my baby? So anyway, when the lady come, yeah, this is all allegedly because it was told to me. The lady sitting up outside, she was chatting to her neighbor, but the front door was ajar a little bit. And when you get the front door, right in front of the front door is the living room, which the door was open. The woman see a sight of the Daily Minder's husband with the baby doing unlawful something. So anyway, the mum's running, done what she's got to do, maybe nearly tear up the place. Police call, whatever. Anyway, the baby was sent to the hospital. When they pumped that the baby belly, the amount of man juice, that's what mine want me say, Panya, yeah, in the baby belly, yeah. Anyone that don't know what man juice is, go ask your mother and your grandmother, yeah, was in that baby. Now, I mean, the two of them apparently went to jail, but that just shows you people you can't trust anybody with your picnic. You understand? And you are paying that person to look after your child. It's not saying you're telling them to do you a favor and, when you get on your feet. No, you're paying them to trust them. But my thing is, like I said with the first story, if you have a child, something is happening to that child, yeah, and they can't come home and tell you, I have to look at myself as a parent. You understand? Because that's what me even closed door in my house. Yeah, my kids can come to me with the good, the bad, and the ugly. Me no business. Yeah, I'm your mom, I'm your big sister, I'm everything rolling on one. Yeah, if you can tell it to me, that means it's safe. Yeah, everybody needs a safe place. Even my kids, I tell them when I'm going to school, if there's a nice teacher at school, tell them. You understand? Let them know what's going on. Yeah? If you as the parent know that you're not doing anything, you don't have to have nothing to worry about. But you never know. Because some adults, they can scare people. So maybe that child years ago, you wanted to tell your mom, you wanted to tell your dad. But because your home life is very vulnerable, you as a child, you don't know where to come in and tell anybody. See, your mom is miserable, your dad is miserable. You understand? So those are the two people that brought you into the world that you're supposed to be able to go. And remember, people, me I tell you, say, them I said the one that got abused in that is their favorite. But now, later on in life, I'm seeing that person now, and mental health catch them slowly but surely. But they never, them the scare there, you can't use no plastic surgery and wash them away. You can go on holiday, you can go online and make out, say everything all right. But you see these eyes? You see eyes. Eyes can't lie, you know. Eyes can't lie. Do you understand? And I'm telling you, yeah, when I started this podcast, it was to do generational curse. Enough of them old people there, the bigger head them, have some dirty secret. And they carry it and they think, so yeah, if I don't say nothing, it's just gonna go away. And now victims start to come out now. People that was hurt, people that can't hold the story no more, people that see that their life has turned upside down, but they want to say something. But because they've been under the curse for so long, they just think, you know what, let me just live with it. Who's gonna believe me now? And even if they want to tell the story, the people that they're gonna talk about, some of them are deceased. So there's no one to back up your story. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? But people, it now happened to me, you know. Now happened to this your secret yourself. No, ma'am. Yeah. No. Anything. Even my secret them. My people them know. And they're like, Mum, what are you talking about? Because they don't see me like that. But me tell them because me know some look up black muckle. I could try to see the kids. I said, you know, your mum, yeah? Your mum needs to do this. Your mum needs to do it. Well, lift up, gal. We don't tell them that already. What you need to do? You tell your people them. Yeah. Some of your island pitney them that are, don't even know where they come from. Enough of my little friend them and little cousin them wanna go and have your little mixed race baby them, and then when it's time to tell them where they come from, what race is a mixed race. Worry about your own picnic. Don't worry about what going on over yassa. Yeah? No one ain't complaining over it. And that's what people do instead of them looking at themselves, looking at your issues, your garden. Yeah? Go pull up your weeds then in your garden. Go find your gardener. Yeah, watch what go on in a mind, look, roses them. And in that time, what's happening? Your kids, your family, your wife, your husband, all diminish because you take your eye off the ball. You understand? Me, yeah, try concentrate what go on here in my tenement yard. Nobody else's. If I know anything about anybody else, it's just something I got to talk about it. And if me can't call you and tell you, me name Chatterbox. Yeah, and that's what a lot of people don't want to call themselves. Oh, I'm not nosy. No, no, I'm not nosy. Do you understand? So that's why I'm very selective who I answer my phone to, who everything go to. Yeah. So people, the last of what I'm going to say, stay safe and be honest to yourself. All purpose, secret sister, appreciate your time and your help. All out.